Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins, where we're deep in the forest, and so merchant awaits with a deal that may just be too good to be true. You travel deep underground to the fabled dwarven city of Orzammar to earn the trust of her king and dwarven troops for your army. Dalish. I had a comment telling me how to pronounce this, and I believe it was Dalish. It was not what I was saying because that sounded too much like Dalek. So I think it's Dalish. Gather the mages of the circle for your army. The circle of magi is a group of powerful mages. If you can lose their help, they will prove formidable against the darkspawn. The circle tower is situated on Lake Calenhad. So yeah, let's do that one first. I think we'll start with where we are. And we have Morgren now. She has joined us. Oh boy. Gather your party and venture forth? No? I'm taking it this is some sort of like campsite. So like we can give people stuff now. Right? I think. So if we go to inventory, there's a way to do this. Like if I went here and I wanted to like give this to not me. No, don't destroy it. Maybe I put it here? No, I can't put it there. I can just put it on. How do I give people things? Do I like right click them?
The time has come to leave the wilds. Do you not agree?
What do you need?
Oh. Do you want to talk about Duncan?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
I just thought you might need to talk.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the blight and everything. I'm sorry.
So I think we're in a camp right now. Let's forget about it.
You're right. This isn't really the time to mourn, is it? Not when there's so many who are still going to die unless we do something. Mourning can come later. By the time the snows come, this will all be done one way or the other.
Okay. So
What do you need?
ask you
Ask
something.
away.
Oh,
Did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact.
that would explain the smell.
Well, it wasn't until I was 8 that I discovered you didn't have to lick yourself clean. Old habits die hard, you know.
So does a horde of darkspawn, I'm told.
Point taken. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Arleman wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof over my head. He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough.
Why'd he send you off to the Chantry?
Arleman eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10, just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
Lucky than most orphans. It's an awful thing to do to a child.
Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence, I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Arl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming. All I know is that the Arl is a good man, and well loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
Okay. Oh, Alistair approved, so we got +3, I guess, with him. Oh, item set bonus. So there's a way to give gifts. I remember that. Just don't remember how to do it. It's an inventory, spells and talents, character record. I mean, that wouldn't make a lot of sense, but maybe. No. Tactics. Change party. Journal. I mean, this is what makes sense. It's like that you should be able to give people this stuff, because I have a lot of it. If I put it out here, it just asks me if I want to destroy it. And I don't want to destroy it. I want to give it to somebody.
The time has come to leave the wild.
What do you need?
Do you not agree?
Never mind. I'm very confused. I'm gonna have to look that up. Alright, but I'm guessing this was a camp. Like, it said that this was a good place to, like, give gifts. So I'm really quite confused. Swap weapon sets. I was also thinking that it might be, just because it was something I talked about, it might be a good idea to start trying to do work with my longbow. Just because I said that that was something that I wanted to do. So what if I put that there? So yeah, let's start seeing if we can do that, and then like this one we can do I suppose I can put that now. Okay, so we have 2 sets. Because I noticed that we had the switch between them, so I should be able to just... Yep. Sweet. Awesome. So, like, I can become more again, but...
The time has come. The time has come to leave the wilds. Do you not agree?
I don't know how to give gifts, but yes, let us venture forth. Where are we going? Probably to the only place we can go. Plymouth Hut. So yeah, this is like, you have just opened the world map. It details major locations of interest around the kingdom of Ferelden. You can use the world map to travel to various locations, although some are not available until you meet certain criteria. Oh, we're traveling there automatically rather than having to walk. That's interesting. I mean, I'm sure it's helpful, but I'm not really sure. Okay. We're getting a cutscene, so probably means we're in the right place.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Well, he's caused an uproar.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you.
The Banorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Ban Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Antigon, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Oh boy. We got drama. Lots and lots of drama. Oh, some more cutscenes.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess the pretty one is the leader.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
How is that any way to
I'm
greet
like,
someone?
they can hear you.
A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
I don't
Not
think you're
much gets
fixing.
past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Do shut up. Even Genlock would have understood that. Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Do you really want to fight a Grey
Did
Warden?
she say she's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
Oh boy.
Are them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to
So,
kill a king?
You
We
a
have
point.
wanted
Well, let's
posters
forget
out
about
for
the toll.
us.
We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
You are too kind.
Yes. Well, move along then. You enjoy your stay in Lothering.
So it's been told that we killed the king. We got a new quest. Bandits on the road. Deal with the bandits taking advantage of travelers. They're robbing innocent travelers. You revealed you are Grey Warden, and they let you go, afraid to cross you. So, oh gosh. So, where are we even going? I have no idea.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked. Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Alright. Fergus, try and use these
I
treaties?
agree. Have you looked at them?
What do you mean?
The treaties, the ones we got from Flemeth. With these, we will be able to ask for assistance. Maybe even raise an army. There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Alright. I'll figure it out as we go.
We'll need to decide eventually. Let's head into the village when you're ready.
Into the village. You've just opened the world map. No, I have not. Well, I think it was up here. Yes, map. So we are in Lothering. Look at my cool bow.
I almost feel sorry for the Kunari locked in that cage. It won't be able to defend itself from the Darkspawn.
Stop looking at me, mongrel. I have nothing you want.
I can't believe that Kunari
Why do you keep
creature isn't
staring
dead.
at me so, you flea-ridden beast?
What will
Can you
happen
not
to
tell
us
when you
now
are
that
not
the
wanted?
king's dead?
Okay, these are all just refugees.
I enjoy company of creatures of the wild, not stench-ridden domesticated wolves.
Oh my goodness, is Morgan gonna complain about my
He
dog this whole time?
persists. Maddening!
Okay, I'm a little confused about what we're supposed to be doing right now.
I heard those bandits are back again. Why don't the Templars kill them?
I hear those bandits are back again.
I don't
Why
like
don't
this
the
place.
Templars kill
You don't like this place? Probably because it's safe. Or at least it's safe right now. Oh Jesus. So journal. Seek out Arl Amen. So completed quests. Was that just not done before? No, I think that it was. I think I just made it non-active. Because I do want to go to the Arl first. I just don't know where I'm going.
If you're looking for... Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
What do you mean?
We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Thanks for the warning. Can I ask you some
I'm just
questions?
out here to keep an eye out for Darkspawn. Please ask someone in town. No offense.
Is anyone in
Ban
charge
has
here?
marched north with Tern Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you.
Okay. Are you just a refugee? Most of these
It's
people are
just
just
a guess,
refugees.
but I'm thinking everyone in Lothering is aware of the approaching Darkspawn horde.
Maybe. Oh.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis.
Oh boy.
Warms the heart.
What's Alistair doing?
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Why would I want to help you?
I mentioned profit.
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Can you beat that offer? Don't you think you're being
Would it help
unscrupulous?
these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
I think you can compromise and still make a profit now. Lower your prices or lose your
Maker's
goods.
breath. Sometimes it's truly not worth operating this far south.
Just charge what you would have before this tragedy.
Fine, yes, just stop complaining. You're giving me a headache.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Okay. Morgan disapproves. Morgan can do as she pleases. I am not concerned. Oh. This Chanter's board. As transcribed on behalf of Sir Bryant Templar and Defender of the Faith, know that all those who prey upon refugees do so under pain of death. The Maker spurns bandits and their kind. Residents of good standing and passing travelers have indicated there are 3 bandit groups in the Northern Wood. Humble service. So. Okay, so we've accepted this. Several organizations maintain job boards. Once you have completed a task, speak to the organization's representative to receive your reward. Sweet, but I'm still trying to figure out how to talk to Jarl or Earl.
The legions of evil are on your
Yeah.
doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts. Please, you're scaring the children. Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us! This woman bears their evil stench! Can't you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
Watch where you throw your accusations, Phil.
Stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us!
Darkspawn can be defeated.
I have seen them! You cannot run! You cannot fight!
What has happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn!
How did you escape?
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off. She had hair the same color as yours.
Scaring these people won't get her back. You're not honoring her death by acting like this.
Are you calling me a coward?
I'm calling you an idiot.
I have shamed my ancestors, but the blackness will come.
He was right, wasn't he?
Oh boy.
There's no hope for us.
There's always hope, Master. Your courage.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
Okay. Well, we seems to have dealt with that little spat.
Your king is dead. There is no hope.
Oh boy. Merchant, Chanter's board, Chantry. Can loot this. Do I need this? Probably not. I also need to learn how to give gifts to people, which might take a while. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end this episode here. So if you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always, I'm the Purple Pegasus, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.